was a job. I'm an actor, I act. I love doing it. Yes, it was 5 years of heaven.
What dark secrets lurk in the early photos of Hollywood's most mysterious star? In Barbra Eden's young photos left nothing to the imagination, try not to gasp, as we reveal the fascinating story of the actress from I Dream of Jeannie. From her haunting beginnings in Tucson to the terrifying battles she fought in a ruthless industry, discover the shocking images that left fans breathless. What truths lie hidden in those captivating photos? Brace yourself, for you're about to uncover a story that will send shivers down your spine. Barbra Eden's journey to stardom is a captivating blend of talent, charm, and unwavering strength. Best known for her iconic role as Jeannie in I Dream of Jeannie, she not only captured the hearts of fans, but also sparked immense curiosity with her early photos that left little to the imagination. Born in Tucson, Arizona, in 1931, Barbra faced the highs and lows of Hollywood, bravely navigating a challenging industry while fending off advances from legendary figures like Desi Arnaz and Elvis Presley. But her story is about so much more than just stunning looks. Behind those striking images lies a woman who faced significant obstacles, including sexism and personal heartaches, all while remaining true to her values. Barbra's early passion for singing and acting paved the way for her success, but it didn't come without its share of struggles. Those young photos may have turned heads, but it's Barbra's incredible journey through fame, heartache, and resilience that truly resonates. Could these iconic images reveal the real woman behind the fame? Get ready to dive into the amazing, sometimes tumultuous life of Barbra Eden, where glamour meets grit, and dreams are pursued against all odds. The early life of Barbra Eden, a journey born from music and struggle. Barbra Eden's story begins in Tucson, Arizona in 1931, and like many stars, her path to fame wasn't a straight line. Born during the throes of the Great Depression, Eden's childhood was steeped in hardship, but it was her passion for music that shaped her. Growing up in San Francisco after her parents' divorce, Barbra found solace in the musical talent of her mother, whose voice left a profound imprint on her soul. This early exposure to music created a nurturing environment that instilled in Barbra a love for singing, one that would carry her far beyond the boundaries of her difficult childhood. At just 16, she wasn't merely dreaming of stardom, she was actively pursuing it. Becoming a member of Actors' Equity and performing in local bands was more than just a job, it was a declaration of her potential. Earning $10 a night while still a teenager, Barbra was already determined to defy the odds stacked against her. Yet, her rise to prominence was anything but easy, especially for a young woman navigating the male-dominated entertainment industry of the 20th century. Her first brush with the limelight came with the Miss California pageant, but not taking home the crown didn't discourage her. Instead, she packed up her ambition and moved to Hollywood, where a whole new set of challenges awaited. Barbra Eden was about to discover that talent alone wasn't always enough, especially when it came to how a woman was perceived in the world of entertainment. Despite her aspirations and evident talent, the industry was unforgiving, and she quickly learned that looks often overshadowed skill. In Hollywood, Barbra struggled to find her footing. She faced countless auditions, each one a reminder of the competition she was up against. Her big break seemed a distant dream, but she remained resolute, driven by a passion that couldn't be extinguished. It was in this environment that she began to hone not just her vocal talents, but also her ability to adapt and overcome obstacles. Each rejection fueled her determination, and her resilience became a hallmark of her character. During these formative years, Barbra worked tirelessly, picking up any opportunity that came her way. She performed in clubs and theaters, often taking on roles that didn't showcase her true potential. These early experiences, however, were crucial in shaping her understanding of the industry. She learned to navigate its complexities, building relationships with key players who would later prove instrumental in her career. The friendship she forged during these years provided a support network that would sustain her through the trials to come. Barbra's love for performance extended beyond the stage. She immersed herself in dance and acting classes, striving to broaden her skills. Her commitment to her craft was evident, as she frequently rehearsed late into the night, driven by an unwavering belief that her moment in the spotlight was just around the corner. Despite the setbacks, she cultivated a network of mentors and peers who recognized her talent and encouraged her to keep pushing forward. By the time she was in her early 20s, Eden had begun to establish herself in the entertainment world. She took on roles in television shows and films, though often in minor capacities. The 1950s were marked by a series of guest appearances that showcased her versatility, but true recognition still eluded her. However, she remained undeterred, her determination only growing stronger. Barbra Eden was no stranger to hardship, and the lessons learned during her challenging early years instilled in her a fierce tenacity that would serve her well throughout her life. Eden's unwavering focus on her goals began to pay off. With every performance, she gained confidence, and slowly but surely, industry insiders began to take notice of her talent. Though the road was long and fraught with challenges, she never lost sight of her dream. The combination of her talent, resilience, and sheer determination set the stage for what would eventually become an illustrious career. Eden's journey in the entertainment world was like a thrilling roller coaster, full of exciting highs and tough lows. With each performance, her charm began to shine, grabbing the attention of those around her. However, the bright lights of Hollywood cast dark shadows, and the pressure to look perfect weighed heavily on her. Every audition felt like a tightrope walk, as she had to juggle her dreams with the unrealistic expectations of producers and scouts. People often judged her on how she looked rather than her talent, and that was hard to swallow. But instead of letting the harsh comments get her down, Eden tapped into her inner fire. She used the challenges she faced as motivation, pushing herself to rise above the noise. This journey was more than just about getting famous. It was about finding her true self in a world that often tried to box her in. As she fought through the ups and downs, her determination became clear. Little did she know that these early struggles were shaping her future, turning her into not just a star, but a powerful role model for women everywhere. Her story was just beginning, and the best was yet to come. Navigating the unforgiving entertainment industry, a woman's fight against misogyny. As Barbra Eden stepped into the harsh glare of Hollywood's spotlight, she encountered an industry obsessed with perfection. It wasn't long before she found herself objectified, her body scrutinized and molded to fit the whims of producers and talent scouts. Misogyny reared its ugly head in various forms, from dismissive comments to lewd propositions. A particularly disheartening moment came when a Warner Brothers talent scout told her she needed a bigger bust size to succeed. Imagine how that must have felt. A young woman, full of hope, being reduced to nothing more than a physical attribute. But Barbra wasn't one to give up easily. Months later, the same agent who had dismissed her offered her a screen test, forgetting they had met before. This oblivious sexism was just one of many hurdles Barbra had to navigate. Still, she pushed forward, refusing to let anyone else define her worth. Even her encounter with the famous Desi Arnaz, who couldn't resist mixing personal advances with professional admiration, didn't deter her. She skillfully deflected his interest, winning the respect of Lucille Ball, and ultimately landing a coveted contract. Yet, her big break didn't come until 1965, when writer Sidney Sheldon approached her with the role of a lifetime in I Dream of Jeannie. This iconic show became her platform, showcasing her talent, wit, and beauty in a way that couldn't be ignored. Eden's chemistry with co-star Larry Hagman became legendary, but behind the scenes, she had to continually fend off advances from powerful men, some of whom were the biggest names in the industry. Despite the adoration of fans and the acclaim that followed, Barbra often felt the weight of the industry's expectations bearing down on her. Each role she took was scrutinized, not just for her performance, but for her appearance as well. Producers would suggest adjustments to her wardrobe, pushing her to reveal more skin or adopt trends that didn't align with her personal style. Navigating these pressures was not only exhausting but also disheartening, as it became increasingly clear that her talent alone was not enough to shield her from the industry's biases. In this environment, Barbra cultivated a strong sense of self-worth and determination. She learned to speak up for herself, carving out a space where her talent could shine without compromising her values. With each passing year, she grew more adept at navigating the minefield of misogyny and sexism that permeated Hollywood. She became a beacon of hope for aspiring actresses, demonstrating that it was possible to maintain integrity and authenticity while pursuing success in a challenging industry. Barbra's journey was emblematic of the broader struggles women faced in entertainment during this era. While many succumbed to the pressures of conformity, she emerged as a role model for resilience and empowerment. By refusing to bend to societal expectations, Barbra not only solidified her position as a leading lady, but also paved the way for future generations of women in the industry. Her story became a testament to the power of perseverance and self-advocacy, inspiring others to challenge the status quo and pursue their dreams unabashedly. Throughout her career, Barbra faced countless obstacles, but her unwavering commitment to her craft and her refusal to accept limitations propelled her forward. She became adept at leveraging her talent and charisma to command respect, turning the tables on those who sought to undermine her. With each new project, she proved that she was more than just a pretty face. She was a formidable force in Hollywood, capable of captivating audiences and earning critical acclaim. As I Dream of Jeannie skyrocketed in popularity, Barbra Eden became a household name, but the success was bittersweet. While she relished the newfound fame, the accompanying pressures took their toll. The constant scrutiny of her appearance and the demands of her role left little room for personal life or self-care. Yet, despite the challenges, Barbra emerged as a symbol of strength and resilience, showcasing the power of determination and the importance of self-belief in overcoming adversity. As Barbra Eden rode the wave of fame from I Dream of Jeannie, she found herself navigating the tricky waters of public life. The spotlight was bright, but it came with a heavy weight of expectations. Suddenly, every magazine cover and fans' gaze seemed to demand that she look perfect at all times. The pressures of being a star could feel overwhelming, but Barbra was not one to back down. She faced the challenge of fitting into Hollywood's narrow idea of beauty while fiercely holding on to her identity. With each passing day, she learned to embrace her true self, even as the world expected her to be something else. In the midst of this, her humor shone through. She found joy in the absurdity of certain situations, like when she cleverly hid her pregnancy under elaborate costumes. This blend of honesty and wit not only won her countless fans, but also made her a symbol of resilience in a demanding industry. Barbra became more than just a pretty face. She became an inspiration, showing that even amid the glitz and glamour of fame, it's okay to be real. Her journey reminds us that while fame has its rewards, it also brings its share of struggles, making her triumphs all the more meaningful. Fame and personal struggles. Behind the glittering curtain of success, I Dream of Jeannie catapulted Barbra Eden to fame, but the show's popularity came with its own challenges. Producers wanted more of her revealed, literally, as they pressured her to expose more of her navel in the infamous Jeannie costume. However, network executives at NBC shot down the idea, keeping her modest costume intact, much to Eden's relief. She would later laugh about hiding her pregnancy under a walking tent costume during filming, masking the personal moments intertwined with her professional life. During this period, Eden caught the eye of many influential men, from Elvis Presley to John F. Kennedy. Despite their charms, she maintained her boundaries, refusing to sacrifice her values for temporary affection. It wasn't until she met Michael Ansara, a fellow Hollywood actor, that she found real love. But even then, their relationship wasn't without its struggles. Eden kept her relationship with Ansara a secret to protect them both from the jealousy and manipulation that often pervaded the entertainment world. Their love seemed solid, but life had other plans. After welcoming their son Matthew in 1965, Eden faced one of the most heartbreaking moments any mother could endure. In 1971, her second child was stillborn, a tragedy that left an indelible mark on her life. The loss of a child is a grief that many find unimaginable, and for Eden, it was a devastating blow that tested her resolve. She poured herself into her work, trying to channel her pain into something productive, yet the absence of her child lingered like a shadow over her. As she navigated the highs of her career, the lows of her personal life loomed large, forcing her to confront the fragility of happiness. It was a poignant reminder that even amidst the bright lights and applause, personal sorrow could seep through the cracks of her carefully curated public persona. Her marriage to Ansara, once a source of strength, began to fray under the weight of personal tragedy and professional demands. The pressures of maintaining a successful career while nurturing a family took their toll, and by 1974, the couple had divorced. Their split was amicable, but it left Eden grappling with feelings of loss, not just for her marriage, but for the stability she had once cherished. In the years that followed, she found solace in her work, tackling diverse roles that allowed her to explore different facets of her artistry. Throughout her career, Barbra often reflected on the delicate balance between fame and personal happiness. While the accolades and recognition were fulfilling, she grappled with the fleeting nature of success. Each triumph came with the understanding that the entertainment world was fickle, and she would need to constantly adapt to remain relevant. This awareness fueled her determination to keep evolving, ensuring that she never became complacent. As time went on, Eden discovered new avenues for her creativity. She delved into producing, directing, and even writing, expanding her artistic repertoire. These endeavors allowed her to reclaim some control over her career and navigate the unpredictable landscape of Hollywood on her own terms. Through her multifaceted approach to her work, she demonstrated that she was more than just a performer. She was a visionary, determined to carve her own path. In the midst of her struggles, Eden's resilience shone through. She became an advocate for women's rights in the industry, using her platform to challenge the status quo and push for change. Her experiences fueled her desire to uplift others, particularly aspiring actresses navigating the same treacherous waters she had once faced. By sharing her story and speaking out against injustice, she became a beacon of hope for those seeking to make their mark in a challenging environment. Though the challenges she faced were significant, Barbra Eden emerged from each trial stronger and more determined. Her journey through fame, loss, and personal struggles illustrated the complexities of life in the public eye, highlighting the importance of resilience, self-advocacy, and the pursuit of happiness amidst adversity. Ultimately, she became a symbol of empowerment, inspiring countless individuals to embrace their unique journeys and fight for their dreams, regardless of the obstacles they encountered. Barbra Eden's journey is a shining example of what it means to be resilient. Each challenge she faced, whether it was a tough role or a personal setback, only made her stronger and more determined. She learned early on that life in the spotlight isn't always glamorous, but with every bump in the road, she found ways to rise up and keep moving forward. Barbra's story is not just about fame. It's about fighting for happiness and standing up for yourself, even when times get tough. She turned her struggles into stepping stones, showing the world that true strength comes from embracing who you are, flaws and all. Her experiences connected with so many people, reminding them that joy and purpose can be found even in difficult times. Barbra's legacy goes beyond just being an actress. It's a powerful message about making choices and having the courage to follow your dreams. She became a role model for those who felt lost, encouraging them to stay true to themselves and keep pushing ahead. With each triumph and challenge, she paved the way for the next chapter of her life, a chapter that would continue to inspire others to choose their own paths and shine brightly, no matter what. A legacy of courage and resilience, embracing the power of choice. As Barbra Eden's career flourished, her personal life continued to be a whirlwind of ups and downs. While she maintained a public persona of glamour and success behind closed doors, she faced the realities of being a working mother and a woman in a rapidly changing industry. Despite the challenges, Eden's spirit never wavered. She remained committed to her family, choosing to prioritize her son, Matthew, even as her career gained momentum. In the late 1970s, the demands of her career reached new heights, but she was determined to maintain a sense of balance. Taking on diverse roles in television and theater, Barbra showcased her range as an actress while still being present for her son. This delicate juggling act was not without its challenges. She often found herself torn between the demands of work and the responsibilities of motherhood. Yet, her resilience shone through, reminding her that she could define her own path. The turning point came when Barbra took on the role of a lifetime, starring in the Broadway production of The Fantastics. The experience reignited her passion for performing, reminding her why she fell in love with acting in the first place. The show's success revitalized her career, proving that even in the face of adversity, she had the power to reclaim her narrative and redefine her legacy. It was a pivotal moment, solidifying her status as a versatile artist capable of transcending the boundaries of television and theater. As she continued to navigate the complexities of her career, Eden became an advocate for women in the industry, using her platform to uplift and empower others. She believed in the importance of choice, the freedom to decide one's own path without being confined by societal expectations. This ethos guided her as she mentored aspiring actresses, encouraging them to embrace their individuality and pursue their dreams unapologetically. Through her advocacy, Barbra Eden helped to pave the way for future generations of women in entertainment. She challenged the status quo, advocating for equal representation and opportunities for women in an industry historically dominated by men. Her efforts were not without resistance, but her courage and determination made an indelible mark on Hollywood, inspiring others to stand up for their rights and embrace their unique identities. Eden's legacy is one of courage, resilience, and empowerment. Her journey reflects the struggles and triumphs of countless women who have fought for their place in the entertainment world. By sharing her story and advocating for change, she became a trailblazer, inspiring others to challenge the norms and carve out their own paths. As she continues to celebrate her career and the impact she's made, Barbra Eden remains a beloved figure in popular culture, a reminder of the power of choice and the importance of resilience. Her journey serves as a testament to the strength of the human spirit, demonstrating that with courage and determination, one can overcome obstacles and leave a lasting legacy. Barbra Eden's story is a fascinating tapestry woven with threads of resilience, courage, and transformation. As she journeys through the glimmering world of fame, she reveals that true success isn't just about accolades, it's about embracing the shadows and light that shape us. With every challenge she faces, Barbra uncovers hidden strengths and ignites a fire within others to do the same. Her life is a captivating narrative, filled with unexpected twists and turns, each chapter inviting us to ponder the mysteries of our own paths. As she looks back on her remarkable career, she inspires countless souls to unearth their unique voices and pursue their dreams, no matter how daunting the journey may seem. Barbra Eden stands as a guiding star, illuminating the way for those ready to challenge the norms and chase their passions. In her presence, we feel a magnetic pull, a call to delve deeper into our own stories and unlock the secrets to our true potential. With every step she takes, Barbra invites us to embrace the adventure of life, leaving us curious about the legacies we, too, can create. The enduring influence of Barbra. Eden's journey. Barbra Eden's story is a captivating saga of triumph, resilience, and unwavering determination. From her modest beginnings in Tucson, where dreams often felt just out of reach, she has soared to become an iconic figure in Hollywood. Her journey beautifully encapsulates the complexities of navigating fame while fiercely staying true to oneself. Through the dazzling highs and heartbreaking lows of her career, Barbra has inspired countless individuals to chase their dreams with passion, advocate for meaningful change, and bravely challenge societal norms that often seek to confine us. As Eden continues to shine brightly in the entertainment industry, her legacy serves as a guiding light for those striving to carve out their own paths. Her remarkable story reminds us that success isn't just about basking in the spotlight or accumulating accolades. It's about having the courage to be authentic and the resilience to rise above adversity. With each new chapter in her life, Barbra Eden demonstrates that true strength lies not only in facing challenges head-on, but in embracing change and transforming it into a powerful force for good. Every twist and turn in her journey reveals a lesson in perseverance and hope, showing us that we, too, can leave an indelible mark on the world. Barbra's enduring influence encourages us to be bold, dream big, and never underestimate the impact of a single, courageous voice. As we wrap up our look at Barbra Eden's incredible journey, it's clear that her life is filled with dazzling moments and tough challenges. From her stunning early photos that captured the spotlight to her rise as a beloved TV star in I Dream of Jeannie, Barbra's story showcases not just her talent, but her remarkable strength and resilience in the face of adversity. Despite the ups and downs, she has remained an inspiring figure in Hollywood, captivating audiences with her charm and grace. What are your thoughts on her fascinating life? We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you enjoyed this glimpse into Barbra Eden's world, be sure to like, subscribe, and tap the bell icon for more exciting stories about your favorite stars. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more amazing tales from Hollywood.